Guys, we rehearsed this. It's quack. Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Feed the Beast Infinity server. I'm so happy to be back here. I'm jumping for joy. Just look at that. Boing. Boing. I love that high jump. Here at Spawn, because I'm going to do a little tour of the server. There's a whole bunch of people doing bunches of different stuff, and it's time to show off what they've done. So let's come over here to this portal room. And here's a quick little connections to various places on the server. And I think we'll go to NepoKama's base first. So here I am at Nepos Base. No, that right there, that's not his base. That's just the beginning spot. That over there, that was the taint area that I went ahead and got rid of because, yuck, taint. No, this little spot here is just for his first night and wanting to have some place where he could hide from the zombies and store a few things. Because he was doing a little bit of building, which I've kind of sneakily shown a couple times. That's Nepos Base. This monster sandstone star. It is huge. In fact, if we take a look at... Whoop, wrong base. If we take a look here, here is Nepos star, and that's the size of it. And here's my little base. It's so tiny. It's huge. All right, so let's go in a little bit. Still working on it, because all things are a work in progress here in Minecraft. And I like the pattern he laid into the floor with the clay. He's doming off the center building now that he put a second floor on it. Some of the things that I find really interesting in here, his use of textures. I love the way how he took these covers, the hollow covers, and has a core of the glowstone inside. That I find really cool because it gives a nice 3D look. You've got some windows here using the covers. I like that. I think that works out very nicely. He's not done a huge amount of decorating inside, but just a few little rooms with a few things, a little bit of storage, portals to get back out from here. It's very nice. I like the scale. The scale is immense. That is just not a short amount of work. There was one point when he was clearing out the areas that were here, and Reinwick and I came out with our picks, and we're just laying waste to huge amounts. And I think Reinwick killed him with the area of effect on her sword at that time when she was trying to kill a slime, and he was too close. So that happens. So this is Nepos Base, the interior of his star. Very impressive, and curious to see what he does when he finishes this off, and he's talking about maybe going higher too. That'll be interesting. This is Mekleth's tower. It's made mostly out of skystone and obsidian, so it's got a nice little black and purple sort of theme going on. And nice snowy little area he's in. One of the funky things of settling right here, you can see the weird chunking going on. At one point, one of us had flown through here and loaded one of these sides, and I can't remember which, probably the north side here. And then there was an upgrade to the mod pack, and they must have changed the terrain generator, because when people flew through the other side, it's not the same terrain anymore. We have a fun chunk of that. So, interesting look here at his tower. Got some nice decorations going on here. And there's a flag up here. Nice purple color, because that's Mekleth's color is purple. But you might have noticed there's been some use of flags scattered around in my basement. There's a story behind that. Let's jump in here real quick before we talk about flags. This is where Mekleth's been doing a lot of his bulk storing when he was doing the quarrying through here. So to have some place to store. He's since upgraded to the ME system so that he can store a lot more data more efficiently rather than having a huge number of barrels like this. But this was working out really cool for him. Talking about flags, yeah, there's an Eddie Izzard comedy piece about conquering the world, by the strategic use of flags. And here's something that I recorded a couple weeks ago, uh, dealing with flags. No, but do you have a flag? I have a flag right here, and thus this tower, entire tower is mine.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. It says so right here. You're gonna have to come to the top.
I
Hey, hey,
disagree.
put that flag back.
I'm sorry. There are no more red flags. Sorry.
You stole
There's
my
this green one
flag,
instead,
and you made
but
it green.
here's the thing. Red isn't your color. You're yellow. I'm green.
I'm purple.
There we go. Yes, you're going to have to come up to the top and see the branding of Grok Tower here.
Well, okay, I'm still kind of watching the barrels at the moment,
Barrel
but I
schmerrels.
can.
You can't have all the stuff. Where would you put it all? My response to that is, if I had all the stuff, where would I put it? I'd leave it where it is. It's mine.
That's not going to fly.
Sure it is. See, that's right there. It's a flag, and there's a sign.
No, but he's right. It can't fly. It's planted on the ground there. I mean, it doesn't fly.
But do you have a flag? No.
I could take that. I could take the flag. I could take the flag away real quickly.
But now it's mine. Here, Reinwick, I need one of those flags back. Yeah, it won't go on top of that.
Why is that?
Because it's important. So hand me back one of those. I feel the need to claim something else. No, it doesn't go on any of these. I tried.
That's disappointing.
Yes. There's another base that
Let me
needs
get
to be
them back to the
claimed.
color that I found them in.
All right. Now to lay claim elsewhere.
This claiming will be cleaned up.
Let's see.
Is there a way to change text on a sign without breaking it?
Nope.
No.
Oh, come on. Where's my yellow? There's the yellow. Grok.
How do you color a flag?
Right click. Not on a when looking at a block when it can actually place on.
There, I have laid claim to another base. Yes. Because flag. The cunning use of flags. Let's leave the snow. I think we'll go head off to Hohenspeller's spot up in the Crags. So the portal building links us here to the Crags, and it was one of the spots I was thinking about setting up as a base, but decided not to at that point. But yeah, quick little connection here, and if we drop down here, thump, we can come into where Groenenspieler has been doing a lot of work inside the Crags themselves. A lot of technical stuff going on here. He's been powering his base pretty much all with lava. Some cool stuff that he's going through here. I do like his views. Those are very nice. The little walkways and railways, those are his. Stuff that he's done. I really like this ineffable glass you can just walk through. That's pretty cool. And we've got pink slime in there. What other things? Oh, this he showed off. This was his place for blowing up singularities to make linked pairs, which is really cool. And he's got a few to go with some Thaumcraft stuff. And I did not know that you could actually have these crystallizers upside down. That's pretty cool. Lots of stuff going on here. Let's see let's drop down here. Pink slime building. He's got a grinder going on here for killing stuff. Lots of fun there. But let's zip over this way and run along the rails. More technical stuff here. We've got a wither killer block here. He was showing me this and I said, oh, that's kind of cool. The augment that allows you to get more food when you cook stuff. I think that's kind of cool. I may set that up for the raw chicken coming in to get more than one cooked chicken out, which is very good. Let's zip past this technical stuff. I love this little interior here. This is just cool looking. And across the valley, so much height. I love this. Over here. And we get to Thaumcraft. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of Thaumcraft stuff going on here. And I didn't realize that you could use the Botania bits to stabilize this infusion matrix as well, or runic matrix that you infuse with. I did not know that. That's really cool. Let's see, some more ineffable glass coming into here to where you can learn stuff. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, let's zip down here real quick. Some of these things I recognize, but some of them I don't. I have no idea what this transvector interface does. But that is really cool looking. I like how it just rotates. That's slick. Ore processing here with this setup. I think he's using, I think this is making the, making that, it's not the niter, it's the other one. I can't remember. I'm brain drained right now. Hell furnace. But this, I love that little brain in the jar. I think that's really cool. All right, the other thing too, you may have noticed that right there. That is a hungry node below us, and he's got a warning sign. You will fall into the hungry node room if... Yep, well, let's do that. Thump. And into here, I'm not moving anymore, it's just sucking me right in. There is the hungry node, and that's quite a lot of things in it right now. That is quite a lot. Not sure what all to do with a hungry node at this point, other than maybe use your wand to pull stuff out, but not sure, but that is very big. That is very big. Let's go a little bit further around. I do like the layout. I made some candles, but I didn't colorize them. But that's a good idea. Make some colored candles. And I think we'll go visit his Botania area. Up we go. And here we are at his Botania area on top of the Crags, doing some day blooms and the nightshades, so that they're constantly getting power generated that way, whether it's day or night. So it's day, so we got the day blooms are working. These, we got the hydrangeas. Oh, I like the decoration on the living wood. That's cool. So that's firing into here. And this mana pool, because the spark wants to give mana to anything else with a spark. And down in here, there's a lot of mana pools. That's quite a few mana pools that it's filling up. Last time I checked, I think there were only 9, and now we've got one on 9 here, and then another bunch around. So that's 16, I think, if I count right. Those all feed up to this guy, which is a dominant spark, and that way this guy has lots and lots and lots of power to give off anywhere you want. Nice use of Thaumcraft to keep the Petal Apothecary always full of water. So if you use something in here, it will just feed it right back up. I like that. And then more mana generation here. It's going to eat the leaves if it needs to feed that, which powers these sparks. Very cool, very cool. And I just love the views up here. I keep thinking this would be a really cool place to set up a base, but decided to set up at mine instead because, but yeah, this just looks so nice. I'm kind of jerky as I'm moving around, but It is just very impressive. And here's something I'd seen. Let's clear this off. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. I can do keys. I can. This I thought was really, really cool looking. You've got this bottom of a sphere here going on, and a bowl here, and another here. I was going, what on earth made these things? The world gen, I guess, but that is just cool looking. I was just thinking that would be a nice place to, if you were in the mood for setting up a base, something like that would be really, really cool. Yeah. So, yeah, the Crags. Really, really cool looking spot. And I like what Cohen Brothers done to make this look really cool. So there you go. Some of the things that people here on the server have built. And not everything. I haven't shown off all the little nooks and crannies that the people have done. But a good little intro of some of the work they have produced on the server. Some good looking stuff. And yeah, there's my base, which has boring walls. And I really need to sometime just figure out what to do with that. Because the walls are boring. It needs to be... I don't do aesthetics well. I have to really, really work hard at them. Oh well, at least I could put some more clouds underneath and make it look better, like a more floating in the sky castle-y sort of thing. Yep. But that's for later. This has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server, having fun showing off the good work the other people have been doing. Thanks for watching. Bye.